This week's book is Where Good Ideas Come From by Stephen Johnson. Very interesting book. Obviously it's about where good ideas come from. And this is a book summary. I will go through go over the best 5 ideas from this book. And the first idea, the first note that I took was that ideas, they come as like slow hunches. That's the first way that they come over a process of like a lot of examination and everything. Like, for example, Darwin had the idea of natural selection. It came as a slow hunch that matured over time slowly. He had like all these experiences before he finally came with that idea. So that's the first way. The second way is that ideas come as a result of like information combined together. So that's why if you read just a book a month, or if you finish a book in just 2 weeks, it is too slow, because then your memory comes as an obstacle, because you cannot remember necessarily what you read 2 weeks ago that well, so that you could combine those ideas of those books. Like, if you finish a book in 2 weeks and then start another one, you will not get the benefit of those ideas combining together in your brain. And that's why people like Bill Gates, they take reading vacations once a week. He goes and reads a lot of books, like thousands of pages, and so he will get a lot more benefit from those books, because he gets those ideas combining together in his brain. That's one way to get new ideas, so you combine information. So that's a practical thing. Once a year, taking a week of vacation where you just read. Bill Gates does that, and I think Jeff Bezos also does something similar, and both own pretty successful companies. And so third idea is browsing the web is beneficial for getting new ideas, because you get new ideas because you didn't search for something, you searched for something else, and then something pops that's completely new that you didn't plan to search for. The problem with things like social media and everything, you get everything based on the algorithm. Like, you just get the same stuff all the time, the same political views and the same kind of hobbies and interests and everything. So you just, or if you buy books, then you decide to buy usually something that interests you the most, but you never get to new ideas. Like when you search the web and then there's a new article, you search for some kind of magazine or something online, and you see, or you read a blog, and then you see another recommended blog post, that can be something completely new that you didn't plan on reading about. Then fourth idea is that cities are environments that are good for new ideas, because when you live in a city, there's a lot of other people, and if you meet at cafeterias and everywhere, you can exchange ideas and you get a lot of new ideas from other people. Fifth point is ideas come as a result of platforms. They stack on top of existing ideas. So that's one reason we get ideas, is because there's a lot of existing ideas before. So, for example, YouTube. You're watching YouTube right now, so this is a good example. YouTube wasn't like a completely original idea, because there was already before it, there was obviously there was the web, so the internet, but there was Adobe Flash that they used to play the videos, and also JavaScript. They needed that for making the code and everything. So there was existing platforms already, so they just came up with YouTube as a result of having already these other things. And that's why civilization is like so rapidly getting like more and more modern and everything, because we have already accumulated all of this information. We have all these platforms before that we can just come up with new ideas, better ideas on top of those. So those are the best 5 ideas from this book. Highly recommend. Where do good ideas come from? You can order this from Book Depository. It's linked in the description. Where do good ideas come from? So order this book, and also remember to subscribe to this channel for next week's book summary. Like this video, it helps a lot. Thanks so much for watching, guys. See you next time.